Welcome back, subscribers, and welcome new viewers to January 2025 General Monthly Reading for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon. And I want to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed and who like and share my videos, because that helps my whole channel to circulate to more and more individuals who are in need of this information just like you. Okay, Libra, let's quickly get into the transits. And today is January 3rd, 2025. And I just quickly want to apologize for any of you who watched December's monthly reading. I neglected to mention the new moon that just recently happened on December 30th, 2024 in Capricorn, 9 degrees, 44 minutes. The full moon will be on the 13th of January. It will be in Cancer and at 23 degrees, 60 minutes. And I want to say to both that past the 30th new moon in Capricorn and this coming up new moon on the, full moon on the 13th in Cancer is going to be square. So that's hard aspect to anything that any planets or nodes of the moon or even your Chiron in that you have in Libra, your sign. So just to let you know, so you might want to check, and especially if it's close degree square. Okay, so the new moon in January will be at the end of the month on the 29th, and that is going to be in Aquarius, 9 degrees, 51 minutes. Transiting North Node will be transitioning out of 0 degrees Aries, again, and it's retrograde, so it's going back into Pisces at 29 degrees on the 12th of this month. Also, we still have Saturn in Pisces at 14 degrees at the beginning of this month. By the end of the month, it will be 17 degrees. We also still have Neptune in Pisces, and it will be 27 degrees all month long. And of course, newly transitioned Pluto in Aquarius at 1 degree all month until we reach the 31st, and it will be 2 degrees. And with that being said, we are now in and have been close opposition to transiting Mars that is in Leo, and it is retrograde. And so especially today, yesterday, and the first, very intense with transiting Pluto in Aquarius, bringing in root truths and not mattering. Pluto is very intense, and it doesn't matter what it has to blast away to get that information out, to get the truth out. And Mars is action-oriented, also very passionate and determined, and even explosive in its physically actively doing this. And also we could see fighting going on, a lot of fighting, coming to blows. We know there's a lot of disinformation in the daily news stations and all of that. Anyway, I won't go into any more of that. Okay. So with that being said, last but not least, the transiting Mars retrograde is going back into Cancer at 29 degrees on the 7th of this month. So it will give a reprieve for a couple of months before it goes back into Leo and in that opposition with transiting Pluto. Okay, so Libra, let's check out the astrological energies that are assisting you this month and what's going on for you specifically, Libras. Okay. sun, moon, rising, north or south nodes of the moon for Libra. There we go. Is there any more for Libra? Libra. Whoa. Okay, you have a lot. And so you're the second sign that has a lot from this deck. And I can't remember, was it Taurus? Gemini? I'm not sure. Maybe it was Cancer. Anyway, doesn't matter, but we're gonna get into yours right now. Okay, so this is number 40, and it's having to do with the second house and your resources. And the second house has everything to do with one's self-worth, and of course the resources, because our physical resources, whether it's money or whatever physical things that we have or don't have, that directly reflects upon our self-worth, our internal self-worth. So Libra, I'm getting you're going through a transition, a transformation in that area, or you have recently. Funds are going to be increasing. If they haven't started already, you're going to see that in this month. You've hit the bullseye on something you've been working on, and again, you're going to see physical results this month. 38 is, it breaks down into an 11. 11 is a master number, so you could definitely, if you pay attention to signs and synchronicities, 11 is definitely your sign and synchronicity for this month, because it's what it's telling you is, I'm just confirmation of, this is a tree, and see all those roots. You have been and are, you're rooted in, you are secure. You have already or are finishing up that security, establishing yourself, rooting, creating that base security for you. And again, it begins internally, and then it shows in the physical world. So you've been working on, or whatever you've been working on internally, having to do with yourself, it is taking root, or it has taken root, to give you a solid foundation to grow upon. And you're going to see that come, again, that what you've been working on, your internal, come into the physical realm in some way. You're going to see it physically come into your environment. If you haven't started that already, and again, it depends on when you might be watching this video, because I'm, again, taping on, today is the 3rd of January, 2025. 44 too, because here's another 4, and this one is 40. Also 404 for some of you. Another sign or synchronicity, excuse me, and 44, master number, that's another sign synchronicity for you. This is Cancer. So with Cancers, and for you, for this specific card for you, I'm getting intuition. Intuition is going to pay off, I just got. So listen to your intuition, Libra, this month. Immerse. That's the word under the word Cancer, immerse. So, I'm getting, don't be afraid to immerse yourself in, your emotional abilities, in your intuitive abilities. Don't be afraid to trust that this month, and also take time to immerse yourself in that, in your intuitive ability that you do have, Libra, whether you believe it or not. I'm getting go for it, because you can see things, or you're going to see things, and they're going to come true. Trust yourself. And that's part of how you're learning to trust yourself, is that these things when you listen to that, then they come true, you are increasing your trust in your own abilities. So keep doing that. 47, wow. Again, 11, 11. Because 7 plus 4 is 11. 3 plus 8 is 11. Again, that's just a double confirmation saying, listen to, watch those 11s, 11, 11. Major sign and synchronicities. Same with the 4s, 404 and 44, because they came up twice. So, okay, I'm also getting, maybe some of you Libras, you're just beginning to pay attention to those signs and synchronicities. Maybe you haven't. I'm just getting, some of you have been, and it's not necessarily all of you. This is a specific, that someone or a few of you haven't been necessarily believing that. Again, that has to do with your intuition. Signs, synchronicities has to do with that, paying attention to that. This is your confirmation that yes, this is real, and yes, pay attention to that, because they, the unseen realm is talking to you through numbers, through your intuition. Allow yourself to explore that realm, the unseen realm, Libra. Wow. And if you've already started that, it's just a confirmation, an encouragement for you continue that path, exploring the unseen realm, because you are going in the correct direction, because that's assisting you in opening up your intuitive abilities, or ability that you have not tapped into yet, or you're just beginning to tap into. 48, 10th house. The 10th house is all about authority figures and your own authority too. But what I got first is back to this intuition, because this is a big exploring your intuitive side and allowing you to trust that. I'm seeing that some of you, the reason why is you are fearful of whoever you see as an authority figure in your life is not, either does not believe in that, and or is completely against that, and so you have had fear in awakening that part of you, because of getting the repercussions of that. But again, you're gaining strength. You're gaining strength in that area, and continue to explore that area, because it's going to highly benefit you. You will be highly, highly positively benefited in doing so. And that increases your strength in, okay, in, even if you can't physically, you don't physically right away openly express that to those authority figures, or any in general, people around you that you fear will not agree with you, or not, just more than not agree. But anyway, you have a fear of being hurt. Well, you could have, that's past life stuff. That definitely could be past life. Past life, I'm getting, for some of you, it doesn't have to be all of you, but being religiously executed, or yes, heavily, and this is again past life, but it could come up in this life too. You could be triggered, having to do with religious people, or maybe your family is highly religious for some of you, however this plays out for you specifically. But again, you're going to be able to stand up to those authority figures, and you're going to have the strength to do that in the coming months. If you're not doing that this month, you will do that, and you will be able to stand on your own in your truth and who you truly are, and not have to worry about who you might upset or um, right, who you might upset around you. You are building that strength within yourself now, beginning January. A few of you have already begun that in December, November, but most of you, it's very strong, and you will continue that January now and throughout this next year. Aries, it's number one. Yes. Aries is all about the first house in astrology in your natal wheel, if you know about that. Me, myself, and mine. So you are concentrating, and you are to continue to concentrate on you. And again, exploring your internal self and your intuition specifically, and listening to your inner guidance and the guidance that you are receiving from the unseen realm. And it could be your passed over loved ones. And again, for those that are already doing that, this is just saying to you, keep listening to yourself, keep putting yourself first. Again, coming up with authority figures, listening to yourself first, your internal guidance, your intuition, because that is how you are building your root strength, that security base for yourself. And your own inner trust. Keep going. You are doing an awesome job, Libra. Okay, next is number 6. This is Virgo, and it's digest. There's been a lot of things that you've had to work through and digest. And so keep doing that. Keep doing that. And paying attention again. I just keep getting repeated that. Listen to yourself. Keep trusting your guidance that you're having from the signs and synchronicities that you are receiving, and your passed over loved ones, messages, your intuition. And then once you see that intuition play out, that's a fact. So you can and are becoming more solid in trusting yourself. And as you continue to remove blockages, then also you will be able to trust, and your intuition will become more pure, so that you can trust that. Okay, 14, this breaks down into a 5. Debilitated, discomfort. Yes, absolutely. And I see this is a current thing, and this is what you've been working through. Something has debilitated you, and okay, whatever has debilitated you, and this could be in the recent past, you could have already overcome it, depending on when you're listening to this. But again, if you don't already know this, some of this, what I'm going to say, is just a confirmation for you, but some of you need to hear this, others of you, that this debilitating, whatever has debilitated you, stopped you in your tracks. It was for your own good, because it was and is, depending on what's appropriate for you right now, it had you pay attention to and focus on a blockage, a blockage of yours that you did not know, you weren't aware of. And so whether you're still seeking guidance, or it enabled you to seek guidance to get to the root. And I'm being called to say, for some of you, it's astrology, as far your natal wheel. Some of you already are aware of your natal wheel, and so you've taken another look at that, or you maybe I'm prompting you to take another look at your natal wheel and the guidance that you have about your blockages, which is your nodes of the moon, could be your Chiron, another, and it also could be specific transiting planet that is affecting you right now. But it's all for your benefit, because you must become, all of us must become consciously aware of our blockages before we can remove them. We can work through them and remove them so that you are free. And some of you, this has direct effect on your intuition, your intuitive abilities to be accurate and yes, to be accurate, because it's your gift. But you have to work through blockages first, or a blockage of some sort. Again, it's going to be different for all of you. Okay, and again, you have been. I see that a lot of you have been. And some of you are beginning or desiring, you're just awakening to this. And so this will continue through this year and through your whole life, of course, for all of you. Of course, we all continue to grow and expand in our own way and time. But that's beautiful, Libra. Okay, so, okay. So to me, that was basically your tarot cards came out through my astrology deck is what I'm seeing. So let's get some more information here, more guidance for Libra. Yeah, okay, yeah. And I was just drawn again to yourself, and here specifically there is a light on the third eye, your intuition opening up. That's just another confirmation. Cancer, the first quarter moon in Cancer. Push through any insecurity. Libra, yes. Push through any insecurity having to do with your gifts. That intuition of yours. And again, I'm getting past life, which again can be playing out to some extent, getting triggers in this life and even this month. Because that's a blockage. And I completely understand, because I had a terror. I had years ago, it's been years ago, when I started my journey, and which was, boy, at least 30 years ago now, but it's imprinted in my brain. I had a total, complete terror of, I bought a tarot deck. I could not use it because I wasn't ready. Little did I know I needed to go through and work through my own blockages, my south nodal chironic blockages. And that is also when I started going deep into my own natal wheel, and then my familial natal wheel too. But also another thing, I bought a book at that same time, having to do with, can't remember the exact book, but it triggered me. It triggered me for a past life when I was burned at the stake. And I couldn't open that either. It scared me to death, literally. And I got rid of both the tarot cards and that book. But I found out later, a couple years later, why I did that. And yes, so, and that was a past life, of course, experience. And that was also a familial thing that got my family lineage too. But so that's what I'm feeling for you, Libras. And specifically, it's not necessarily all of you are necessarily going through that. A little gnat is right there if you're wondering what I'm doing. But yes, so someone needed to hear that. That's why I just speak what comes to me. Okay. So what else for Libra? Oh, and I just got, that is what you are pushing through, and or you will be pushing through any insecurities, and that this is part of you working through and unblocking yourself to free yourself. For anyone that needs to hear that encouragement. So you're doing it. Keep going. Okay. Leave the past behind. That is last quarter moon in Capricorn. And we just had this new moon in Capricorn on December 30th. So this could have opened up the doorway for leaving that past behind. Maybe you got triggered, and again, that triggered, it's a past life thing. But before you can leave it behind, you have to know consciously where it came from. And again, if you don't already know consciously, the only way I know of is through your astrological natal wheel, where you can put facts to those feelings. At least that is definitely what I did. And I, in fact, had someone come to me also to assist in, which is a sign or synchronicity now that I'm looking back, telling me that, oh, we were burned at the stake together. So that was, again, another sign that was opening up that doorway for me specifically to be able to take care of that and see that, oh, that was a past fear. I don't have to be fearful of that anymore because that's where it came from. Okay. And I'm just seeing that some of you have already done that, or a lot of you maybe, but someone again needed to hear that so that you can now do that. Or this could be also a confirmation. Yes, embrace the flow of life. Full moon in Gemini. You are going to get to embrace the flow of life, or that is what this month is bringing for you, January, if you haven't done that already. And again, it's once you have left that past, then you will be able to embrace the flow of life. That's why taking care of and letting go of the past, becoming consciously aware of that fact, whatever that specific fact is for you. Okay, that is beautiful, Libra. You are definitely on your way. On your way, I got to success. To success. Yay. That's beautiful. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so let's see what you can expect from this embracing the flow of life, or whatever resources you have coming to you and this is for all of you, and it will depend upon where you exactly are at in your specific journey, will depend upon what's coming towards you and what you have taken care of up to this moment. So for Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, what can they expect? What positive things are coming towards them this month, or opening up for them this month? Because they've been working hard. I don't know why, or hardly working. That sentence just came out, so I don't know what that means. I think it was like a joke. I don't know. I just kind of got somebody, this is specific. This isn't for all of you, but this is someone, I just get the feeling that it's someone else saying this to you, that you are talking and saying you're working hard, and then someone's joking with you and saying, or hardly working, I don't see you. Well, yes, you are. And maybe that's not a joke, but they don't see your internal work and all of the internal work you've been doing. It hasn't shown, or it wasn't shown to them. They're not able to see it. Just because they're not able to see it doesn't mean that you haven't been working hard. And also, for any of you out there who haven't seen, you are maybe thinking this internally because you're not seeing it in the physical yet. Thoughts are things, and internal work is internal work, and the physical is the last place that it comes out and shows and is visible for you physically to see. So just know, yes, you are working, and you keep working on your internal self. It is doing, and again, that's why listening to your intuitive promptings and the signs and synchronicities that are coming to you, because it's telling you, yes, you have been working hard, and you will see the fruits of your labors soon come into the physical world again this month in some way, shape, or form, in consistency to the depth of work that each one of you are doing and where you are specifically at, because you're all in different places on your individual journey, because we're all different. Seeing beyond. 36 breaks down into a 9. Yes, again, that third eye is being shown up. So again, this is confirmation I'm seeing for those of you that don't see or aren't still having a question in your mind if what is coming to you intuitively is correct, and or if you really have reached that point to be able to trust yourself because of all of the hard internal work you've been doing. Yes, you can and do. Absolutely. You really are opening up your intuitive abilities. And they truly are opening up. They are increasing. And yes, you can trust yourself. You really can see beyond. And I'm being drawn to the stars, but specifically there is a star in her. If I'm her, if this is like me, it's my right eye, her right eye. And I'm just saying her. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. I'm saying her because this is a picture of her, of a female. But there's something, I'm just being drawn to that right eye for you. So I don't know. Has something been happening to your right eye or your right side of your body? I'm not sure. But there is something there that someone needs to pay attention to. Maybe this could be a sign or synchronicity for someone. It's not for all of you. I don't know, and I just got someone seeing, or could have seen, or will see stars in their eyes, in their mind's eye, or seeing a star in your mind. That's a sign or synchronicity that you're. That's a message from the unseen realm. However you want to see that, but someone's there. There's a message. So trust what you feel or see, or sense or know, is what I'm getting. It's real. It's real. It's not your imagination. Again, that's a specific reading for this star. You're seeing a star, or something about the right eye, someone's right eye, or literally seeing stars. And you didn't get bumped on the head or anything like that. Okay. Okay, so 19, waking the lion. Yes, and again, here's more stars. What I'm getting is, yeah, you are awakening. The stars, okay, also, if you're seeing stars or stars in your mind's eye, that yes, you are awakening your intuition. It is true. It is real. Trust that. Trust yourself, because you are getting stronger. Your intuition is getting stronger. Yes, absolutely. This month, there's a significance about January for most of you that is going to be a significant turning point. For a lot of you, that is going to show you that yes, you really are expanding your intuition. Your third eye really truly is opening up. Third eye is awakening. And for some of you, again, it has to do with stars, something with stars, and you personally. And again, it's going to be different for all of you. It might not be what I spoke of, or it could be something different, but I'm getting, but still something to do with stars in some way, shape, or form. Wow, that's cool. Okay. And for some of you, with this 36 breaks down into a 9, it means because you've ended something, a chapter, you've closed something out, you've worked through something, and so it's completed. And so this is why you're going to see an increase, because you've taken away that blockage having to do with your intuitive ability. And so you're being gifted that. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. That's a gift. That's a blessing of one of your gifts that is going to just keep opening up and expanding. And this has to do with your mission, your soul's mission, Libra. And again, all of you, in some way, shape, or form, this has to do your intuition, your abilities, whatever you already have or is expanding. It has everything to do with your soul mission on this earth, in this life. Okay. Wow, that is beautiful. So I hope this was helpful, Libra. And I want to thank you so much for allowing me to do this monthly January 2025 reading for you. Until next time. Bye.